Good morning.
Good morning.
This is day 10 and we are walking away from the caravan park at Middleton in Teesdale, and today we are walking, I think, 21 miles to Dufton. The first thing we're going to see is something called low force, a waterfall, and then high force, and then we're going to go to High Cup Nick and then down into Dufton. It should be flat along the river to start with some gentle climbs. Then we've got some big climbs, then we're going over a high open plain to High Cup Nick and down to Dufton. And we've had 2 days of soggy wetness.
And I'm still wet.
And what we've discovered is that sometimes it's not the soggy wetness that can cause you to feel a bit down, it's dealing with the aftermath. Everything's wet, but today hopefully should be sunny and we can dry some things out. So, is it down here?
It is down there.
Look, we've got some blue skies today. So let's find the trail and get going. There's the bridge into Teesdale, Middleton. There's the cattle market. We're left and off we go. First wall crossing of the day. You can do it.
My knees are not as young as they once was.
Shall I correct her grammar? Too early. Well, when the book reads you walk alongside the river, we're walking alongside a dry stone wall and the river is right down there somewhere. We can't see it, but we can hear it. Every now and then you get a glimpse of it. But this is a nice path to start the day. No climb, it is flat. The big rocky cliff to our left. I never did get to say goodbye to Map Girl before she disappeared into the ferns and the heather and the thistles. Camp spots by the River Tees, 2.3 miles after the caravan park. Those cliffs have been going on for a few miles now. We are still following the river on our right, with those cliffs looking down on us from the left. There's a weird caged cave. But we're looking for a winch bridge, and then it's low force. Nice camp spots just before low force. When you get to this signpost, you are at low force in Upper Teesdale. Okay, here is the bridge, one person at a time. I'm going to go halfway along and have a look at low force. Low force selfie. Coming back from the other side. Great views all around. Where are we going next?
We're going to high force now.
Right, which way, map girl?
That way.
Right.
Please turn me till the message plays.
Welcome to Moor House at the Teesdale National Nature Reserve. In front of you is one of the largest examples of juniper woodlands in England. Juniper has various growth forms, from tall and straight up to 4 metres high, to short, spreading and bushy.
This is high force. The River Tees drops 21 metres into that pool below. What's that sign say? Yeah.
Please wash off the soil and debris from your footwear.
If you hear a big siren between 11 AM and 5 PM, you got to get out of this zone quick. It could be blasting.
Oh, I can't walk in it.
Ridiculous.
Oh, God. It's a bit windy.
Coming down to Cronkley Farm. Catch my breath. It's the first time it's stopped being windy, and I mean proper gaily all day long. We're 10 miles into today's hike, and we're in an area called Falcon Clint. We just had a lunch stop at that cairn on the other side to shelter from the wind. Bang on 11 miles. 10 more to go. Great camp spot by the river with the sheep. We're at the Cauldron Snout. water falling down from the reservoir above. Then that's the way up. So we'll have to do a bit of clambering. It's a bit like going up Pennine.
I never have to go on my knees and bring again.
Is it harder for you than this?
Yeah.
And that's the reservoir that feeds the Cauldron Snout. You can see the water coming over the top, but it doesn't look enough to cause all this. Must be some coming out elsewhere as well. Oh. And there is a bridge. And thank God it's a nice day. There's a terrible wind, but thank God it's not rainy like the last 2 days. So we've looked out really. It's brilliant. And this is where it goes. Military firing range. Next stop, hike up Nick.
It is.
Which is, wow, it doesn't look that big. It's up there somewhere. Just approaching High Cup Nick. High Cup Nick selfie! Making our way down to Dufton. This is where we booked into camp, Grandy. This is our pitch. Simple, showers, toilets, tent, that's your lot. We've walked 21 miles today and we're both really tired and our feet are sore. So we're drinking hot chocolates. We're scoffing biscuits.
Num num.
And have you got anything to add?
I'm just too tired.
Absolutely done in. And we've got kind of 20 miles to do tomorrow, so we're pushing ourselves, testing ourselves these 2 days, but I think we're both in agreement that 15, 16 miles is nicer. Anyway, tomorrow night we go to Alston.
We do.
And we stay in a youth hostel.
It's a big day today as we leave Middleton and Teesdale along a short road before turning left onto a good 4x4 track following along the river, which is just visible through the trees and way below us. It's good flat, nice and flat along the river till you come to a little bridge where there's a nice camp spot. Continuing on the track, we come to some stepping stones. It's a little bridge here, but I think the stepping stones are around here. And again, another camp spot just before low force. There's some tall ferns and heather and thistles here that I practically disappeared into, being only 5 foot, just before reaching low force. There's a winch bridge across, so it's well worth crossing over the winch bridge to get a really good view of the waterfall. Climb up then on a gravel path. It's a good gravel path going up to high force, and again some really spectacular views of the force. After high force, you've got a little section here around a quarry. You've got a little danger sign, and I think that's for the quarry, not high force. And you've got a small section here around the quarry where, if they are blasting, they'll sound the horn, and you have to get off, basically. So that's then walking up on some good flagstones to Cronckley. There's a little farm around here. And get into a little bridge which you cross over the River Tees. And then around this section here, is just lovely. You're walking in between sort of Cronckley Fell and Windybank Fell. And this section is just a lovely stretch before coming on to some rocks, quite difficult to navigate around the river here, before reaching the bottom of Cauldron Snout, which is a short, sharp, steep climb up over massive big boulders, before coming on a road that is really, really long. So this is back on grassy land and a good path all around this section. Open plains, spectacular views. And the path does become a little bit more invisible before you get to High Cup Nick, which can be a little bit tricky to see where you're supposed to go. We spoke to somebody who gave us directions, and eventually we came upon High Cup Nick, which, until you're upon it, you can't see it, but then when you do, it's just absolutely magnificent. Then you go across and around, and then down, on a sort of a good track, before getting onto a 4x4 and then a road into Dufton, where we are at the Grandy campsite, which is great.